doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L podcast.
It's a legendary day because we got a legend on the couch, man.
Yeah.
BandGang Masoe is in the building. What's
You know it.
happening,
What's the
man?
deal, man?
Boy, man, you when people talk about the history of rap groups in Detroit, BandGang is electrified.
We the great. We the best group ever
Yeah.
in Detroit. Period. We the best group in the whole Michigan history of Michigan. BandGang is the greatest group ever.
You guys created so many waves.
All of them.
You guys are a root for the tree that aspired many newcomers to come and tried to take over a lane that you guys concretized. And through it, there was so many battles, there was so many hurdles, there was so many things going on where you guys are becoming prolific. You guys got there, but there was so many things where things are trying to take you guys down and trying to bring you guys down. But you guys stayed resilient and you guys kept pushing forward. And now individually, you guys are all succeeders. Millions and millions of streams, millions of views, high recognition from the city, man. How are you feeling right now? Like, how are you feeling as far as where you're at with music right now, knowing that people are still banging you and people are still heavily invested in your music?
I feel like I'm in a great spot right now with music, like mentally.
Yeah.
I'm in a good spot right now. I just dropped the album. I feel like I'm feeling better than ever actually right now. Like as far as music goes, I'm feeling good. I'm ready.
Yeah, man. What did the not to say a break was taken or anything like that, but a little bit.
Oh, it was definitely.
What was the reason for the pause with your music?
It's life shit, you know. And I'm like, when I make music, I don't like just dropping music and hope it catch. Like I like to like analyze it and strategize like what I'm gonna do next. Like I don't like to make different sounds. So I like to come hold like totally different, like different beats, different production. So it usually take me like a year and a half to make one CD. Like usually. But right now, how I'm feeling right now, I created this album kind of quick because I was so motivated. Like, so this was probably the quickest I ever did an album.
When did you start actually getting into the process of creating it?
Beginning of August? Was it beginning of August? Yeah, like the beginning of August.
Yeah, man. And the results are already there, right? Like you guys are dropping, I think you dropped a couple music videos since then.
Yeah.
And the volumes are great, hundreds of thousands of views. People are super tapped in even with the break. Sometimes you'll notice an artist takes a break and then the audience fades away with you. It's like they're there with you, bro.
Yeah, I got a good fan base. I got a loyal fan base. Like
yeah, man.
It's probably because I don't oversaturate it. So it's like they miss me when I don't drop. And they just always tell me to drop. So when I do drop, they actually go listen instead of just telling me to drop and don't go listen to it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I know you guys got a far reach across the country. I don't know about your global reach. I haven't looked into it too deep, but I know Oakland is still a heavy supporter of you guys.
Yeah, Bay Area, period.
Yeah, and I was talking to Javar about that. He was telling me how you guys were really trying to build that connection between Detroit and Oakland. Do you remember kind of like the early stages of Oakland and Detroit kind of talking and really working together from your era? Yeah,
we drove. We drove to Oakland. We drove 35 hours.
Y'all didn't have licenses, man.
No, we did. We just drove like 3-4 cars deep. We drove. We had 4 drivers per car, so it was a good switch out. Like, so we ain't had no problem. We could drive the whole 35 straight out because we had 4 drivers per car. So we all just swapped. And we drove, man. It was good. It was actually fun. We first linked up with Project Papa. That's who we first linked up with the Oakland to the D. And after that, I just seen a lot of people building that bridge to connect both of us, both cities for real. It was like I feel like we definitely builded that bridge with Oakland and Detroit.
How did you guys know Oakland was even a place to go start building, working? And did they reach out to you? Did Project Papa hit you up and be like, yo, you guys are fire out here, you don't even know it?
Yeah, they was hitting us up, and we did a lot of features. Like people was inquiring from out there. And that was we big on the analytics of it. Cause we started all this shit ourselves. We did everything ourselves. We shot our own videos, did everything, or recorded ourselves from the jump. So we would look at the analytics on YouTube, and Oakland was our biggest city. Oakland, everybody listened to it. Oakland was our number one city.
Incredible, man. Yeah, I know you guys had your own. You guys did your own music videos. Javar was like, what was that company called? Michigan.
Great Lakes.
Great Lakes.
Yeah, Great Lakes Production.
That's crazy to be shooting your own music videos and rapping on them at the same time.
Yeah, and we mixed and mastered our own music. We recorded our stuff since we started. We recorded.
It's incredible, man. Before we get into like the group, man, the origination of you, what was day zero for you? Where are you from?
Highland Park. It was like, you know, I always knew BandGang as a group, but I wasn't in BandGang yet. But those are my brothers, like from the jump. We was always close and cool, but we never did music with each other at first. I always rap by myself. But ShredGang Bugs, it like, bro, you should be with them. Like, you the missing piece that they missing. You know, we gave it a try. Our first try, we hit. White Buff Boys, we took off with that. And I wasn't even in BandGang yet. We just recorded like 35 songs together. And Pay was like, man, we was in the studio listening to the songs. Pay like, bro, we got like 35 songs, bro. What you want to do? I'm like, shit, let's drop it. He like, we could drop an album. We did it. I was on damn near every song of the album. And we didn't officially come up like, oh, I'm in a group. Like, the fans put me in the group. They like, oh, this BandGang Masoe, he hard. So I'm like, that's what it is. Like, we hit. Our first album was White Buff Boys, and it was a hit. And after that, we just never looked back.
That's so crazy, man. You weren't even a part of the group yet, but the audience kind of pushed you guys together. It's incredible.
No, for sure.
So before that, though, way before rap even started, what was your life like even before rap started?
I played sports. And I had a son on the way. I had a kid on the way. Fresh while I was still in high school, I had a kid.
Yeah.
So I figured like I gotta do something quick because I caught a gun case. So all my offers got took away for sports.
Was football?
Yeah.
Football?
Yeah. I played basketball too, but I was better in football.
Damn, son. So when you were in school, you had a football scholarship on the line, right? And then how old were you when you realized you were having a kid, like 15 or 16?
No, I was 17.
Oh, 17?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what year did you catch the gun charge?
My last year in high school, senior year.
God damn, son. And they just rip everything after that. You don't get...
Hell yeah.
Man, they don't
Ain't
get
no
fuck around.
chances. You are with a gun. We don't need to be on my team, sir.
Didn't Allen Iverson beat somebody's ass at a bowling alley?
Hell yeah.
And he made it to the NBA, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did a lot. He did some crazy. I forgot what he did, but yeah, he caught
He
a
did
case
two crazy
too.
things. He beat somebody's ass at a bowling alley, and then he went up to his ex-girlfriend's crib and pulled out a gun on the
Yeah,
dude
that's
she
what I was
was
about to
with.
say. It was something with a gun for sure.
Yeah, he was rapping too. He was under the name Jules and shit. He was going crazy. But with your situation, when you realize, okay, they're pulling the plug with football, they're pulling the plug with my scholarships, and now you catch the gun charge, did you have to do time for it, or was it probation?
No, it was probation. That's why I was so fucked up about it. Like, damn. And it was height of probation to where they expunge it off your record. So I'm like, damn, how they just gonna do me like that? But it wasn't meant to happen, you know? So
What'd you do with that probation time? Did you start looking at other areas of like interest, like what you wanted to get yourself involved in?
Yeah, I always could rap.
Yeah.
I always would rap, but I never went to the studio. I always used to just write raps in my notebook. And I used to just let my mans, one of my best friends, ShredGang Horse, Scarface Horse, ShredGang Horse, it's one of my best friends. He took me to the studio for the first time. He like, bro, you got to go to the studio with this shit. Like, you hard. Like, let's put this shit on beats. And my first song ever was like a little hood hit, you know? Like, my school had the ringtone, everything. Like, my first song ever. So I just knew.
What was the song called?
It was called TTO Winning.
TTO Winning.
Yeah, it was off a Jeezy beat, Young Jeezy beat. I forgot which one. I think it was something Winning, or Snowman. It was one of them beats, and we did it. We did it at Greenfield Plaza in Smurf Studio.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
We caught the bus to go do that shit, bro. We caught the bus to go do that shit, and we did.
Damn, you guys went to Greenfield. That's like a historical landmark now, right?
Definitely.
So there's a studio in there now. I think Foreign Magazine kind of runs like that floor area now.
Yeah.
It's incredible, man. How much talent came from there. You know what I mean?
You can't be a rapper if you ain't recorded there at least once.
Who do you remember walking through Greenfield Plaza just for any reasons?
What do I remember?
No, Dick, who do you remember? Do you remember like every artist that, like from the Detroit scene? You like always remember them walking around?
Nah, I don't really remember nobody walking through that motherfucker for real. The only person I remember is Smurf. That was the engineer. He had a suite in there, turned to a studio. Man, that's cool. One of the motherfuckers I remember.
After you realize people are fucking with you, you're getting your song on ringtones and shit, what was the next move?
I still didn't take it serious. I didn't know how big it was. I really didn't blow up. I didn't take it serious until I got with BandGang and we dropped BandGang or No Gang. That was the moment I took it serious. That's when I knew it was for real.
But that pre-collective before that, when you were getting all those songs ready, was that was before the first tape, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you know how to like rap, bro? You just in the blood? Did anybody teach you the game a little bit? Did anybody show you like critique you or like show you how to rap?
My uncle wrote a rap for me when I was a kid. That was probably it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. I really don't know how I just started rapping. I just started rapping one day, started writing it. And I'm smart as hell, so I was just good with words and I watched TV a lot. That's how I really know how to rap, from watching TV for real. Like learning different shit. Like that was just all it was for real. Like I just...
So this pre-mixtape thing that turns into you becoming a BandGang artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the success of that? Like, how did you guys see the success of that?
Man, we just seen, bro, we literally used to make music. We literally used to make music and ride around and listen to it and get hype off it just for us. We didn't make music for people to listen. We made music for us and our brothers to listen to it. Like, oh yeah, this shit hard. It was just like the first time we was in the streets doing bad shit and shit, or anything, like regular street shit. So we was in a shoe store one day. This was like when we met our first fan ever. We was in a villa on Greenfield and Grand River. We was in a villa and some dudes was just staring hard as hell, but they was looking tough. So we like, damn, did one of y'all do something to these niggas or something? They like, nah, my mans that I was with, my homies I was with, they like, nah, we don't know them. We ain't never did nothing to them. And then he came up to me like, bro, this you on the phone. So I'm like, what the fuck he on? Like, he pulled up BandGang No Gang. He like, this you? But he was still looking tough as hell. I'm like, yeah. He like, I fuck with that shit. Lighten up. I'm like, oh, all right. So, but it blew us away. We went to the car. We like, damn, people really listening to it, bro. He said he fuck with our music. Then we was hype as hell, of course, because we ain't never witnessed nothing like that. And after that, it was just over. It was just over then.
Ah, man. So who were you in the store with that day? Who?
It was me, Pay, Will, and like 3 of my other homies.
That's crazy. And you guys probably called. Who was a part of the group at that time? Was everybody
same one, same dude? Nobody was added.
Did you call Javar up? Did you call Biggs up or anybody? Did you go like, damn, bro? Like,
yeah, we told Biggs.
What they said?
They was happy as hell. They was like, bro, this shit crazy. They couldn't believe it.
As far as like, you kind of had a little bit of the Team Eastside kind of story to some degree as far as getting pushed into being in a group, right? Because Team Eastside wasn't really Team Eastside until Hash.
Oh, we ain't never get pushed into the group. It was
no,
always
I'm saying as far as you. You're just it now. It's kind of like Team Eastside too. Like they kind of got formed because social media kind of pushed it together and formed Team Eastside by just hashtagging it. What was it like being like, all right, I'm a part of BandGang now? Like, was there a conversation between you guys, or was it just like, all right, you're just fucking... That was it?
It never was a conversation because we was already friends before that. Like, we was already close how we is now. We was already cool. I synced him every day. I hung with him every day. It was just a fact of just, like, making songs and making music together. Like, we had a few songs together, but we never recorded together. We never recorded the songs together. Yeah. I had my own studio up the block, and they had a studio since they were kids. Since they was 10, 11, they had studios. So we just started recording together more.
Were you closest with Will in the at Jump, or like who were you closest with in the beginning?
Probably like Biggs and Pay, like Pay, Biggs, and Dada winning. I was kind of close with Lonnie too in the beginning too.
The friendship makes it like more fun in the studio, obviously, where you guys can feel like loose and just like chilling and shit, right?
Definitely. And we competitive too. Like, we don't just go in there like, oh, it's another song. We go in there and tell each other like, hey, I'm about to fuck y'all up on here. So
yeah,
we don't just record. Like, we try to tear each other head off in there.
So BandGang No Gang, you guys are realizing, all right, we got it now.
Yeah.
You guys are seeing the response. What was the first monetary response?
And I hated BandGang No Game. Any song that's out that I like was considered like a hit or whatever, I didn't like it. A lot of our songs that was a hit, I didn't like it.
What was it? Was it like? Did you like it before it got big, or did you never like it?
I never liked it from the jump before it even came out. I never liked it. None of my songs that's big, I never liked them.
Was everybody else fucking with it, and you were the only one?
Yeah. A lot of our songs, a few of our songs, we all didn't like that people liked it too. But for the most part, I didn't like a lot of the songs that was big. Like,
what was the first like monetary like recognition you guys were getting? At that point, were you getting features hitting up? Were people trying to get you for shows? Like, how did you know? All right, we can actually make fucking money now doing this.
Oh, we was getting booked for shows.
Immediately?
Immediately after BandGang No Game dropped. And they probably got like 200,000, 100,000 views because we was getting 100,000 per day at that time. It was 100,000 views a day.
Oh.
So when it got to probably like 200,000, we instantly started getting booked for shows.
Back then, 100,000 views is way crazier than what it is now, right?
Way crazy.
Yeah.
Way fucking crazy. 1 million views was crazy.
I think only Cash Kid at that time was probably... Cash Kid was like the first person to do it with On My Mama.
What, 100,000?
No, 1 million.
Probably so, yeah.
And then it's like... But getting 100,000 was almost like... Fucking... Nobody was really doing it, bro.
No.
On a consistent basis. Then there's that inspiration from Doughboys and Team Eastside at the same time too, right?
Yeah. I mean, I never got inspired from Doughboys Cash Out.
But just to see their success, like Detroit actually has groups that are, you know, reaching high stratospheres.
They really didn't do shit.
Doughboys?
Yeah.
Bro, they got signed by Easy. And Team Eastside has like 5 members that are prolific. Like you got
Team Eastside. I was fucking with Team Eastside. I ain't really care about Doughboys.
Yeah, but Doughboys got they got signed by Jeezy, like literally straight up. So not every single member did. Obviously, like they kind of separated it.
And that was bullshit right there.
That was. Everybody should have got signed.
Yeah, or shouldn't have did it. That's the difference between us and a lot of people. Because if we all can't go, we not going. You know, like we a group. Why would it's 6 of us? Why would 3 of us get a deal and be like, oh, the other 3, yeah, bro, you know we signed. We did this shit together. We built this together. I feel like everybody should have got signed.
That's how it should have been, bro. Everybody should got some paper for that.
That's
but
why
I like
it didn't
that
work.
You talk about the loyalty though aspect of you guys, where you guys obviously had plenty of opportunities to get signed. People were trying to throw paper at you guys, but you guys probably had more money than what people were offering you.
Definitely. And we was the first people ever to get signed from Michigan to Empire.
Really?
Yeah. We was the first people to get signed to Empire from Michigan. We told a lot of people who signed right now to fuck with Empire because they was trying to fuck with them.
I have noticed that the past 3 or 4 years, I'm hearing everybody's getting signed to Empire. It's crazy.
They're cool. They all right.
Empire?
Yeah.
What do you think gravitated them to want to sign you guys?
Because we them niggas. Like, we was them niggas. Obviously, you know, we had a lot of views, and they seen that they could make some money. It's like, well, that's all it was. Like,
do you remember the negotiations? Do you remember like it feeling fair? Do you remember it feeling like, all right?
No, it was fair. It was fair. It wasn't no negotiations for real. It was like they offered something, we took it, and that was that. It was fair though. It wasn't nothing crazy. Gazi, he had just started out for real. Like at that time, he had just really started out. And we just took a chance with him. He took it like he emailed paid told Pootie like, hey, this distribution company hit me up. They want to give us this money.
Damn, Pootie was in the game like that at that time? It's crazy.
He had just started out. He was with us. He started out with us.
Pootie started with you guys.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That was our first manager. That was our manager. He managed us first.
Yeah,
That's Lonnie blood brother.
He's on a huge, like, he's like the top tier right now. Like,
Yeah,
if you're trying to make some shit happen, he's the guy to go to.
Yeah, he the best in the city.
Do you remember what year did you guys get signed?
Probably like 2015.
2015. So you guys are
14. No, yeah, like 15.
You guys must have had like a target on your back at that time from other artists who were like looking for that opportunity and didn't get it.
Yeah, everybody tried to. Every artist in Detroit wanted Pootie to manage them because they thought like he was basically setting up everything for us when it really wasn't that. It was like we was we had traction. So of course they was just coming, like that. People was just coming to us and offering us shit. And he was handling we would just tell him like, oh, this our manager right here, holla at him.
Yeah.
It was like that. It really wasn't like he was searching for shit in the beginning. He wasn't really searching. He didn't have to search because we was hot. So it was all just coming to us. Man. But he did his thing too for a certain shit like later on down the line though.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. First group from Michigan to be signed to Empire, and not
No, we the first rappers, period, not just a group.
Oh, for the first rappers from Michigan?
Yeah.
Damn, son. What a great investment at the end of the day from him. Guys, he's like really looking out for the city, like on a constant basis.
I mean, that's what you call it.
When I want to kind of rewind a little bit too, you guys realizing you guys put a single out, you guys are getting acknowledgement, you're getting booked. Kind of talk about that time a little bit. Walk people through what it's like to first get a single out, because you know upcoming artists are looking for that hit, something to get them traction. Once you guys started feeling that traction, what was it like? How was it getting booked working? How were you guys deciding how to split the money? What was the situation like?
We really split everything down the middle, 6 ways, regardless of what it is. We split it down the middle. When we first figured out like it was that and we started getting booked, it was just crazy. It was unbelievable to us because we just from the hood. We didn't think this shit could happen. Like you could actually make money off this shit. Then our first CD ever we put out on TuneCore was The Family. Man, we made like $20,000 our first check. Our first check, you know, like you gotta wait for 3 months.
Yeah.
The first check we made $20,000, and then that's how we knew like it was really going. Cause you know back then YouTube was paying you more. It was paying you a lot. The way YouTube set up now, they stopped paying how they used to because people was making hate Trump videos, and like they was making videos about bashing Trump basically, and a lot of investors was Trump supporters, so they pulled out. So they couldn't pay because some of the investors pulled out and they didn't have the money to pay everybody how they used to. So that's why now, like, that's why you don't get as paid as much on YouTube. No
Yeah, YouTube money got nerfed big time, bro.
Yeah, it was like 2,500 per million views. Now it's like 500.
Bro, it ain't shit.
Yeah.
So you guys, TuneCore is giving you a $20,000 check though, which is nice.
Yeah.
Split between nice. 6 people. Did that mean anything to you guys at that time? You already had your own money kind of situated and all that shit?
Yeah, but it was good to just have another income, though. It was good. It was great, actually. We was happy. We was excited, man. We would have been excited if we got 1,000. You know?
Yeah, right.
We was just happy, like, damn, we making money off music, and we usually come from paying for this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was about time. We used to pay for everything, like beats and all that shit. We used to have to pay for that shit. Like, we ain't really get nothing free from the beginning.
How did you guys decide how the first tape was going to be presented and created? Was it kind of like organic, like we'll just get in the studio and just record, or did you guys have like orchestrated?
100% organic.
Yeah.
But who the orchestrator though was paid Will. Like he formatted a lot of the songs, like a lot of our hits. He formatted it like you go first, you go for second. This the chorus. He made a lot of the choruses too. Paid was a genius though. He made a lot of the choruses that was hit that people listen to today, like Freaky Hoes and shit like that. Paid made that chorus like from scratch. I watched him do it. Like he was the really orchestrate. Like him and Javar was the brains of the whole everything.
How did he organize that? How did he get you guys motivated for that song? Did he really like?
He just rapped it when the beat came on. He like 1 big room, 10 bad bitch. He was just rapping to me. Like I'm like, yeah, that's it. Put it up, put it down. He like, yeah, that's it right there. And he went and put it down, and then we went in. And he told me go first. So
he was kind of like it's a producing, really, right? He's like the executive producer of a lot of the hits.
Definitely. He knew like I had high energy. So if it was a song, that type of song, he always wanted me to go first to start it off. So to keep the attention of the fans. Like the biggest songs, he'd be like, you go first. Like you go first. And he always wanted me to get my verse out the way. So I won't try to beat them for real sometimes too. He hated when I went last. He was like, why would y'all let him go last? Now he about to just fuck us up on the song. Like never he used to hate when I went last. Like, no, you can't go last, like at all. So he really had no feelings about how I rap, but he just orchestrated a lot of the orders of the songs for real.
It's cool as fuck, man. when you start talking about the groups having clashes, not even rap groups, these are just like street groups at some point, clashing and creating controversy with you guys. At that time, it's helping the music at the same time, but it's also causing more detriment for the group on a professional level. Did you feel that? Did you feel like the tension? Did you feel like, damn, this shit's getting real on a level that is making this shit more difficult?
A little bit. Sometimes people, for the most part, people didn't give a fuck because it wasn't like shows was getting shot up or nothing like that.
No.
But some people was scared about it, like, because it's an investment. They taking a chance by giving us their money, so they don't want nothing to happen.
Yeah.
Like, and I think label wise, like deals, it fucked up some shit, but it really didn't fuck up a lot of shit though. It didn't really mess up a lot of stuff because we was rapping about that. So you should already know like what come with it if we rapping about this stuff. Like some people knew it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to ShredGang Mone, and he was telling me BandGang and ShredGang were in a way united, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like just because the names were separate didn't mean there wasn't the same amount of love or effort.
Like Young Money, Cash Money.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
Was ShredGang, were the people involved in that always a part of your life? Did you always know those cats?
Yeah, I knew them. I knew them before I knew BandGang.
Was there
I
ever
went to school with them and grew up with all of them?
Was there ever a point where you're like ShredGang or BandGang? Or
I was ShredGang first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was BandGang rapping, and in the streets, I was basically ShredGang.
Damn, son.
Yeah. ShredGang got a unique story though. They made their first CD off all the beats we didn't want. Because they wasn't rappers. They became rappers at that CD. When they made the CD, they became rappers that day. They never was rappers. They seen us recording every day, and they was like, fuck it, we need to try this shit. And they tried it, and it worked. The first CD they ever made was a banger. They never was rapping. They never ever was trying to rap. They made a CD. They're like, hey, you using this beat? I didn't even know what they was doing. We wasn't in town at the time. BandGang, I think we had a show. We had a couple shows, and we was going to be out of town for like a week.
Yeah.
And they was just FaceTiming us. Like, hey, this your beat? You using this beat? Like, no, I don't want it. I didn't know what they was doing. They was recording songs the whole time. When we got back, they had a whole fucking CD, and they was like, Barry, you need to get on this one. I need paid on this. I need this. And we did it for them, and they put that motherfucker out, and that bitch was a banger.
That's crazy as fuck.
Swear to God, that shit blew my mind, bro.
With Biggs being one of the people that people always consider prolific, like really legendary with everything he does, but also saying that he could reach different peaks, did you ever look at him and go like, here's how you do it? Or did you ever look at him and go like, I want to push you to get further and further and further? Or does he have so much real life stuff going on that it's hard to kind of like always guide your brothers and pushing them towards music?
Nah, it's just like, I understand though. I understand that people go through shit, so I don't try to push him too hard because I know he probably going through something mentally. Like, he probably going through something at that time, but Big special with music. Like, he a special artist. Like, he different. He can do anything, so it's just like, if he not recording at the time, it's probably something. If he not dropping, because he always recording. If he not dropping, it's just probably something he going through mentally at the time, but he just gotta get back to him. He lost a lot. He lost his best friend, and I understand that. That hurt. That's not something you could just get over with, bro. Like, he lost his best friend. If you know him and Paige, you've never seen them without each other, like forever. Like, they was the best, closest people you will ever meet. Like, so that hurt him. That probably had some type of effect on his life.
Yeah, I remember when he was on the couch, I was like having trouble even like bringing it up to him because I knew I was like, it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine somebody's telling me about my best friend on a podcast.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one for my boy. But
how
I feel
close
like he gonna get it.
You were close with Will too, right?
Yeah, so, was one of my closest friends.
Obviously it's a tragic event, but what was happening with you? Like, do you remember encompassing that day? Do you remember kind of like learning about everything, or was it kind of like a blackout for you?
Yeah, I remember it. My mama told me. I don't even know how she knew, but she called me and told me. Man, it was tough though. That was tough. That was one of my closest friends ever. That was a tough one.
With people always wonder, was there any music relation to that, or was that completely like off of music, or was no music involved in
him
why?
passing?
Yeah, or any altercations with BandGang? Is music have anything to do with it ever, or?
Nah. Pay passed from like a family member, basically. You know, did that to my boy over something, over money, basically. You know, over money. That was all it was. It wasn't music, though. Music ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. So why do people make so much conspiracies when shit like that happens?
Because they stupid as fuck. Everybody think the Illuminati is a real thing. You know, that shit is bullshit. Nobody that didn't like him did nothing to him. It wasn't nothing like that. Nobody was trying to harm him and they did it, succeeded. No, it wasn't that. It was some family shit that happened, and you know, he lost that day. That's all it was.
How did you take your own processing for that when he unfortunately passed away? Like, what did you do to kind of get through, like, the grieving process?
Shit, I didn't, bro. I damn near died with him for a long time. I couldn't get this shit right for a long time, bro. That was one of, like, people don't know, that was one of my biggest fans. Paid. Man, I beat a nigga out of a whole car for Paid. A nigga thought he could rap and beat me in rapping. Like, we recorded a song in the studio, and people that was in the studio got to pick who verse was better. I took a nigga a whole car, Paid betted some money against his car, and he won, because I fucked him up. Paid was like, what you want to do? Bet your house, car, whatever. He said, I bet a car. I got the pink slip to it. It's outside. We went outside, looked at it. Paid said, you ready? He said, he ready. He thought he was going, I don't know what the fuck he thought he was going to do, but he like, I want to go first. Oh, Paid was like, you dead. As soon as he said he wanted to go first, Paid was like, you dead, bro. He went first, spit his little shit. I just fucked him up, man. We went home with a new car.
My God, bro.
Yeah.
You guys literally rap battled for a car, bro.
Yeah. It really wasn't a battle. It really wasn't like we was rapping face to face, going at each other. We basically did a song. We did a song, and everybody in the studio, non-biased, because it was his people and my people. Everybody in the studio picked. Even his people said I fucked him up.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it was over.
My God, man.
Yeah.
What a fucking story that is. Holy shit.
Man. Paid a bet against anybody. Paid a bet on me against anybody. Like, he just believed that I can beat. I'm the best player. I'm the best rapper ever. So, like, I was the best rapper ever to him. So that was a hard one, though. Like, that was like my biggest fan, and that was like one of the people I actually rapped for. Like, he pushed me to rap more than anything. Him and Boom.
Knowing that your friends, like, you're making it for them too, it's kind of a dope feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I watch when he hears this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's the best shit. It's like, just making their day with this shit. That's one of the best shits. That's why it'd be kind of hard when you lose one of them, you know? Because it's like, damn, I'm doing this for them. Like, I don't even got no motivation to keep going, for real. Because my motivation really, you know, just died on me. So that'd be kind of hard, too.
What reignited the motivation or helped kind of get you a little bit back to it after losing Will? Did something get you like a little bit like, all right, I know my boy's gone, but I can try to keep going through this?
I'm gonna say Dugg and Lil Baby, for real. When they was trying to sign me, that made me feel like I could still do it, like, you know. And then I was talking to Dugg, and I told him I ain't want to do music no more. I told him I was done. He said, hell no, bro. He told me, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whether you believe it or not, when I first got out and I did a song with Twin, he telling me this. He did a song with 42 Twin, because I had a relationship with 42 Twin. That's my boy. You know, I fuck with 42 Twin. He like, man, when me and Twin dropped the video and I seen you comment on it, like that made my, you feel me? That made my day, for real. Like, I was hype about that shit. You commenting on it. And I kind of looked like, damn, you know, this a platinum artist. You feel me? Like, if he fuck with it, I know there's other people that feel this way. And he just, you know, he put the battery in my back, like, bro, you gotta keep going, bro. Like, as far as music, I fuck with what you do in music. Like, I look up to it as far as music and shit, you know. And then Lil Baby came and said he wanted to fuck with, he wanted to sign me off the song. So I really just kept going. When I dropped that song, it just went up.
Did you guys get into like real negotiations and talks for it?
Yeah.
How'd it go through?
It ain't go through. Obviously, you know, it ain't go through, but it was a good experience. It was a learning experience.
But like you guys sat at the tables and like discussed it and everything, and you couldn't find things to be agreed upon, pretty much.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy. Was it when you negotiated or when you talked? At least were you actually talking directly with Lil Baby about it? Like were you actually like really talking to him?
Yeah, to Lil Baby and Dugg.
What was he saying about your music? What was Lil Baby saying about your music?
He said Top of the Key was the hardest shit ever. And that's all he really cared about for me to drop, because I didn't drop it at the time. He just heard it. So like I sent him more music. He fucked with it, but he wanted Top of the Key to come out.
You know, it's so interesting that opportunity was there for you. Recently, I know you're familiar with Dogface Calderon.
Yeah.
He was very prolific about saying that you should be signed and you should be one of the biggest artists in Detroit, but that in a sense you were gatekept, you know, or some type of circumstance where in the rooms where you're supposed to be talked about, you're not being talked about or pushed enough. Did you agree with Dogface when you heard him say that?
Yeah, I fully agree with that. And I agree with the other shit he said. He said people were speaking bad about me and shit.
No.
Yeah, that was true. QCP told me that somebody told him I ran the biggest gang in Detroit. I was the leader of the biggest gang in Detroit. And he was trying to sign me that day. He was trying to sign me instantly. He asked Helluva, told him I was a star, signed me. He was trying to sign me in 2 days. He like, the little shit they had coming out, I forgot what it was. I think it was SoundCloud or something. They did a deal with SoundCloud or something. It was one of them. He like, I want to roll it out with you. I want you to be the first artist we roll this deal out we about to do. And like a day later, 2 days later, he told me, somebody told him I ran the biggest gang in Detroit and he couldn't do nothing with me because at the time, Wavy Navy Pooh had just died. And he was like, I'm not trying to get into that again. I just lost an artist behind gang violence. And they telling me you run the biggest gang in Detroit. I'm like, nah, that ain't true. But, you know, he got to roll with it.
Did you ever figure out who said it?
You never will, man. You know, everybody act like they real, but they do whole shit. They be doing whole shit.
I've heard some shit, too, in my being behind those doors sometimes, like those small rooms. I've heard shit where I'm like, I can't believe I just heard that right now.
Nah, niggas be doing whole shit, you know? And it's all about competition. People be intimidated, you know, like they don't want me to get it.
But that's where it gets interesting, right? Because Dugg did kind of try to introduce those doors, right?
No, Dugg. I can't take nothing away from Dugg.
Yeah.
He laid the red carpet out for me, and he put me on in a sense with them on another level. He ain't never shy away from it. He never took nothing away from me. He never. Not that I know of, he ain't never speak bad to nobody about me. And I respect him for that.
So the opportunities come, but then in this certain circumstance, people are literally saying, stay away from this guy because he's running one of the biggest gangs in Detroit. And that's the difference between, you know, propelling somebody and literally gatekeeping somebody.
Yeah.
With things that are not even true, which is fucking crazy.
Damn.
All he had to do was some research.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, but I guess he ain't know. That sound crazy as fuck though. That dude sound crazy as fuck. That's why I don't blame him. Like you in Detroit and you saying the nigga saying you run the biggest gang in Detroit and I want to give you my money to invest in you and you can either go to jail and die. I feel it.
Was all that shit already on like news articles and YouTube? Like everything with BandGang associated, like was there already headlines about you guys in a negative manner that he could have went on YouTube and searched you guys up, or was that not really?
Yeah.
So he could have typed you up and been like, oh shit, these guys are.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah.
Did those fucking
fake ass videos,
vloggers and media guys?
I hate that shit, bro. That shit gotta stop, bro. Like it should be some type of way you could sue them or get the video deleted because that shit can get people put in jail, bro.
It's defamation.
Yeah, that's crazy ass shit. Like, how do they be getting that information? That's what I want to know. And it'd be a whole bunch of fake lying shit too.
Did you ever watch what those YouTube creators make about BandGang, the stories they make? Did you ever watch it just as a fan? Like, man, let me see what the fuck you guys think we're on, or do you watch it like actually annoyed with the fact that they created it?
I know. I just get irritated as soon as I see it because I know it's bullshit. So I don't really look at it. I've probably seen one before. And after that, it was just like, fuck.
Bro,
no.
they put like dramatic music behind your videos and shit. Like,
oh my God.
Biggs and fucking.
And swap stories be like, bang, when somebody die. I hate swap stories, though. It'd be like, bang, dead. July 27th, he died. Bang. I'd be like, man, it's some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they just be doing it with everybody. We had Baby Grizzly on here, and they made like a whole thing about RTM. He's like, bro, the entire shit's all bullshit. Like, I don't know where these motherfuckers are coming up.
That's what a lot of that shit.
Make a Kid L story, though, man. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want. Let me get some exposure. They come to the neighborhoods, too, though. Like, they'll document and do the vlogs, the day in the life of BandGang, and all these types of things.
They won't never do that again. Yeah. We let Noisy come do one of them on us, and I just felt like they was the police.
What do you mean?
Because after they came, we got indicted. They didn't put out nothing. They didn't put out none of the shit that we recorded. They didn't even put it out. Then they was buying lean and shit from us. I'm like, man, but you know, we young, naive at the time. We like, they trying to put us on TV. Like, we was happy. Like, they about to put us on HBO and all this shit. Man, they didn't even put that shit out, bro. They was the fucking police, bro.
Yeah, HBO has been, TJX does the same shit. Like, they're, like, doing Fed shit.
Police.
No.
They buying the lean. White boy buying a line of lean from us. Like, oh, you got some lean? We drinking lean like a motherfucking lean was cheap at the time. It's probably like $40, $35 a line at the time when they came. Yeah. They bought a line. One of the producers, one of the motherfuckers with the camera, he bought a line of lean. Like, man, let me get a line.
That means, doesn't that cancel out the fact that they could be feds, though?
Hell no, because feds buy shit. That's how motherfuckers serve undos.
Oh, yeah. Damn, son. What was, since nobody's seen it, what was the day in the life with BandGang from that production? What was it like? Like, what'd they do with you guys?
It was they shot a video. They shot one of our videos.
Oh, damn.
And they just interviewed us.
And you didn't say anything crazy. You just normal shit.
Of course, you know, they seen guns and shit because people had their guns on them and shit. Of course, they seen that.
And then how many days later do you guys get the indictment?
Couple months, brother. They came in, search warrant, get the fuck down.
Did they use the videos? They didn't use the videos from the HBO shoot or anything?
No, that's why I felt like they was undercover, like informants or something, because they ain't show their hand, but I feel like they had enough after they got that. Like, oh yeah, this is a gang. This is a big ass gang, and they got guns, and they making money, lots of it.
I think the hard part is the name of the rap group is BandGang. That was probably the tough part for everybody.
Say gang. Yeah.
What, I said gang.
No, I said it say gang.
Yeah,
like the gang says BandGang. Like it's a gang. But it's not a gang. We literally do music, and we made lots of money off music.
What was the did you guys feel heat before the indictment? Did you feel like things are getting hot? Like there's something, surveillance is happening? Did you feel it?
Hell yeah. All the time. Hell yeah.
What was
making too much money.
Dude, did you feel like what was going through your mind? Like how did you try to like maneuver or like change your day-to-day process knowing there's so much heat on you guys?
Man, we was so fucking dumb we didn't.
Damn.
We just kept going. Like, they own us, fuck it. Might as well keep going. And my process was like, hey, if we all go to jail, at least we gonna be in there together. Like, I ain't give a fuck, bro. I ain't really give a fuck, bro. I knew telling wasn't an option. So it's like, shit, if they coming, they gonna come, and we gonna have to stand up.
Camaraderie, man. You guys are like one unit, bro.
Yeah.
People,
still is.
Yeah, I'm saying. Like, people, that you gotta really love your brothers, bro. To like be like, I'll go to jail, fuck it.
Yeah, I go to jail and die. I go to jail or die for any one of my brothers.
What was the day that they came after you? Where were you at?
I was in the streets, and I didn't never put my real address on none of my information. I always used my mama address, and she called me and said they just came, all green suits. No, I asked her like, what color did they have on? She said green, and when she said that, I got the fuck on. I got the fuck on fast as hell.
How'd you know what colors?
I'm doing this interview.
Do your thing. Your time.
You hear me? I'm doing this interview. I'm gonna call you after I'm done doing it. You said how I know the colors?
Yeah, like how did you know the discrepancies of what color was worse to
Because green is bad. That's like U.S. Marshals and shit.
green is U.S. Marshals.
Yeah, they come with green on and they coming. That's the feds. Like, they came. And when she told me that, and you know, they raided all our houses the same day. They went from closest to from furthest to closest. And at the time, my OG was she lived on 7 Mile at Avon at the time. And when they got to her house, I was on Strathmore. And I told them, like, listen, they just raided everything before 7 Mile in Southfield. And then after 7 Mile in Southfield, they came to 6 Mile Evergreen. So I'm like, the next stop is here. I'm telling y'all that now. Everybody, oh, man. And I said, listen, pull this lean up. We had me and my man's BG Boom brother pulled a deuce. He pulled a deuce in a 1 liter. And it was only 1 cup. You get 1 cup apiece. So I said, pull my cup and I'm out of here because they coming. They about to raid this bitch now. Man, they came right after I pulled off, got the fuck on. They came and raided. It was 3 houses we used to be at on Strathmore. They raided all 3 at the same time. 50 cars, 3 houses at the same time. They kicked in them all.
Hot, bro.
It was on.
Knowing that you're on the way and everybody's still back there, how did you feel? Like, you told everybody, you warned everybody.
Oh, I ain't feel shit. I said, get the fuck up out of there. They ain't do it.
You told them.
It's on them. Shit.
You can't pull them with a rope or anything.
I ain't feel nothing. They called me afterwards. I said, I told y'all. Come on. They said, yep, you did tell us. I said, that was y'all. I got the fuck on. I stayed out in the streets for days. I didn't even want to go home. I was just riding around, getting hotel rooms. My dumb ass think I was so sweet. I'm like, man, I'm about to get in a room by the jail. They'll never think I'm right here. They watching my dumb ass the whole time. They watching me the whole time. I get a hotel room across the street from China 4 or China 7, whichever that one, that Marriott by across the street from the news place. I get a room from there, across the street from there. My dumb ass still taking bookings and everything. I'm at Erotic City. They in that bitch with me. I did a show in Erotic City. We all there partying it up, man. They in that bitch with us. I say, man, I'm dumb as hell, man.
Bro, you thought you were invincible, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So they got you at the hotel? Is that where they like finally closed in?
Nah, they got me just fucking around just on a regular day. Just grabbed me up.
But you knew the time was coming, right? So you were just trying to live up as much as you can before you knew the time was coming.
Yeah, I got. They can't fuck with me for real, cause I stayed free for a long time. I didn't never go to prison or nothing though. I didn't have to go to prison or nothing.
But just knowing that there's a chance that like you're gonna get caught up in everything.
Yeah, shit had my blood rushing. It was kind of fun, for real. Getting the fuck on from them. Like they can't fuck with me. But I ain't never.
I would have been at the strip club for like I don't know how. Well, they can't get in the strip club.
I was there. Shit.
Well, because you know the security kind of like warns everybody. That's kind of the point of the security that are in front.
It wasn't that. They didn't even know that they was police. They was dressed regular. They was regular. They came regular, just like they was regular. And then I had a little chill house. A few of my friends had caught a serious case. While in the midst of us getting indicted, they caught a serious case, like a shooting. They had caught a case. I had everybody who was on the run at my house at one time. I used to have to tell their ass, like, listen, bro, y'all got to split up, bro. All y'all can't be here, bro, at the same time, bro. They was like, where the fuck we gonna go? Everybody don't want us at their house. So I used to be like, fuck, bro, just fuck it, bro. Just chill, bro. Come on. I just had to take that risk. And then one day, one of my friends, he was my friend. Like, he wasn't the group friend. He was one of my friends outside of the group. He get into it with his baby mama and beat her up outside. We all on the run though, like seriously. So you know the police about to come, but he beat her up in a cab. He had a cab outside, man. We done jumped in his cab and left his ass there beating her up. We had to get the fuck on, bro. Like we couldn't stay there.
Yeah, he was about to blow the whole thing.
Man, he did blow the whole fucking thing, bro. He did for real. We had just got the fuck on. I ain't gonna lie. The neighbors kind of told the police who was all used to be there and all type of shit.
God damn, bro. Did you guys at least have like a TV in that bitch, or like was it set up in there for the chill house?
That motherfucker was nice.
Was it
That's
chill?
why everybody wanted to come. That bitch was so comfortable. And it had like 4 bedrooms too. So
How'd you get groceries without anybody knowing? Like, who went to go to get? Did you guys have guys who were just straight up like innocent going to get the groceries?
no, we had bitches going to get the groceries and cooking that food.
Should have thought about that.
Fat booty shit.
Whew.
Cooking that food, man.
Damn.
You know how this shit go, bro. We was still BandGang at the end of the day.
This
You
is
know?
gangster shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I never would have thought of that if I was in that position. I was like, damn, who's got to go, man?
Nah,
Took a
bitches.
straw.
Pay was the youngest. He was born in 1998, so he was young as fuck at the time. He was still in school. He used to have because he dropped out, but he went to school online in high school. He used to have bitches doing his homework, doing his work for school. He had so many bitches do his work. One time the school called, like, bro, you got 4 people logged in, 4 different IP address logged in to your site.
Oh my God, bro.
He used to have different females doing his work for him.
Brilliant, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Shit I never would have thought of in a million years. What year did they catch up to you guys? So like,
Man, like 14.
was it 14? Yeah. So when they charged you, what did they say that the charges were for you specifically? Like, what did they actually try to get you with?
Gang enhancement.
What the fuck is that?
It's just a gang charge, like you were part of a gang. Conspiracy.
But what does that even like? Okay, but then are they trying to pin like you are a part of this that have conducted these behaviors, so
Yeah.
therefore you're like a RICO?
Yeah, it was a RICO.
was it RICO?
racketeering, yeah.
Damn,
It was
son.
racketeering.
Racketeering.
Conspiracy, gang enhancement.
And then they just didn't have enough on you to get you.
Nope.
Unfortunately, at that time,
I'm blessed.
unfortunately at that time, though, some people did get caught up in it, right? What was how were you? You guys were staying in touch, obviously, over the phones and whatnot. Or you guys are not allowed to talk
we
to each
never
other.
talked
Right?
on the phone. We just pulled up.
But you were allowed to visit each other, even though you guys were a part of a similar, same case.
Hell yeah, we ain't. They ain't put us on tether or nothing. It was no way they was gonna know we was together.
No, what I'm saying is, once the people who do go inside, the people who did get charged with the RICO, you're not allowed to talk to them after, right? Because you guys are a part of the same group.
No, we was talking.
Oh, cool. What were the conversations like?
This shit hot. They on my ass. I don't know what's next. Like that.
Yeah.
And just regular shit. Just shit talking. Niggas asking what they hoes on out there. You know, these niggas always gonna say that. But go, hey, call this bitch for me. Tell that hoe do this. Just regular shit.
Who was inside at that time? Who did they actually end up locking up?
Javar, AJ, and Biggs. They locked up, like, who actually had to stay in there.
Yeah.
Javar, AJ, and Biggs. Then Biggs got out. Man, they really cooked Biggs. That was his first offense ever, bro. They gave him years. He never even caught a juvenile case. They fucking cooked him, bro.
How many years did they give him?
Like 3.5. And then he had to stay a year on tether. Then he couldn't even go outside. His curfew was at 12 in the afternoon. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do before 12 in the afternoon?
Yeah,
Like,
what the fuck?
he had to come in the house every day, 12 in the afternoon. And he stayed on tether to fighting his case the whole time. And when he went to jail for sentencing, you know, sometimes they let you, well, most of the time they let you out and then you have a return date. They locked him up on sentencing, took him straight to prison. And he was supposed to come home and then, like, after sentencing, he supposed to have a return date. They ain't even give him a return date. They locked him the fuck up.
You know, it's so weird how they cracked down on you guys out of everything else that was probably happening in Detroit at that time. Like, all the things to worry about.
And we in jail for scamming. Like,
Yeah.
damn, it's people out here murdering motherfuckers. And y'all on our ass so bad. Probably because we had a lot of influence. That's what I think it was. Like, people was actually doing shit out of our music. Listening to the music, actually doing it. So I know the fraud rate went up a lot after we came out, I feel like. I know it did. Because we was basically explaining what to do. Step
Yeah.
by step.
Literally through the music, right?
Yeah, literally.
Showing people it's possible.
Yeah. Basically, we were just trying to inform people. That's it. We weren't trying to tell them to do it.
What does Javar say? Prevention?
Yeah, it's fraud prevention.
Fraud prevention.
It ain't. We ain't telling motherfuckers to do it.
Yeah.
We're telling you how not to get got with it. That's all we doing. That's all we do.
And that's the thing. Like, your lawyer would have to be so crazy good to be able to break that shit down.
Javar was damn near his own lawyer.
Really?
Yeah, the judge told him, like, bro, you so fucking smart. There's no way you should be in this. Like, you damn near settled your case yourself. Like, he was telling his lawyer everything with the doing shit. Javar a genius, though.
He really is smart, bro.
Yeah, he a genius.
I've had a few business meetings with him, and the way he talks, I'm like, God damn, bro. I
He's
feel like
been
I'm
a genius. He was like, bro, a lot of our shit, he did it. Our videos, our biggest videos, he edited, shot and edited. And
what videos did he shoot?
First 48, BandGang or No Gang, Big Money. He did a lot of them. All our earlier shit, he did it. When we first dropped, he did all of them.
How did he get his pardon for First 48? Does somebody else have to like grab the camera or some shit?
Yeah, somebody else had the camera.
They probably hated that shit.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. We worked together so good. It was like whatever for the team. Like whatever was gonna help us win, somebody was willing to do it.
At that time, I think I was talking to D-Pods or some shit like that, and he was saying like
Javar shot their videos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they were kind of on the same tip where they were trying to do things themselves, but they came out raw. Like they didn't stunt out when they came out. It was literally just like whatever the fuck they had on and jumped out.
Yeah, let me say this. I want to do a versus with Stunt Hard. I know we gonna fuck them up. I think we should do that.
Do you think they're still like tied together like that though, or do you feel like it's?
I mean, for the money, anybody, if it make bands, let's shake hands. I know they'll do it for the money. It ain't even about, we grown now, you know? Everybody should be able to put their egos to the side and let's make some money. We got kids and everything. I feel like it'll be a good thing. We do it probably at like, what's that shit called? The Shelter. I think we can make a good bag. That's like history, you know? Stunt Hard versus BandGang versus. I think that'll be a good one.
Kind of like what 42 Dugg just did with the 42 Duggs and Friends, right?
Yeah, and we'll fuck Stunt Hard up too, though. You know that. We got too many hits, you know? I fuck around could beat Stunt Hard myself. Was
that more media pushed, or was there actually like tension between you guys?
Nah, it never was no tension for real. It was just two groups of motherfuckers who own that, you know? And nobody taking no shit. I ain't taking no shit from you. You ain't taking no shit from me. We gonna stand our ground. It wasn't nothing like that, because if we see each other today, it's all love.
Were they the most, as far as competitive in your vicinity? Did you guys feel like there was competition, or were they the main group that they felt like there was competition within the rap scene?
Nah, I never felt shit from them, bro. Never, bro. They couldn't fuck with us, bro.
Who do you think was like a competitor, if you were to say was like a teamy side to the Doughboys, like on your angle, like who was the guys that you were competing with on that level? Not like this.
For a short time, it was probably like Pablo Skywalker for a real short time, and then we got him the fuck out of there. We got him the fuck out of there quick. It was over.
Pablo, man.
We just too good, man. We just dumb, you know?
Selling those $200 jeans, man. Goddamn, son.
Yeah, he couldn't fuck with us. He had it for a brief second, then.
But then, you know,
get out of here.
A lot of inspiration. I mean, I think Casher kind of admitted it, and TJX kind of admitted that was a lot of influence. I can't remember specifically. I interviewed both of them, but I know the scam rap and everything, there was a lot of influence from BandGang and back and forth. Casher and BandGang and TJX and you guys. Yeah. Do you remember kind of like encountering or like learning about Casher and TJ?
Yeah. Don't nobody know this, bro. TJX6 was like my artist. You know? I got paid from when he signed his deal.
Damn.
Yeah, because he wanted to sign to me. But I'm like, I'm a rapper, bro. I'm trying to be the best I can. So I turned him over to Pootie. He like, bro, I came to fuck with you. I'm like, you fuck with him, that is fucking with me, bro. Like, he gonna take care of you. He gonna make sure. I told Pootie, like, bro, it's this kid, bro. He got everything you need. Everything. You don't have to put basically no money into him as far as appearance-wise. He already ready. And in 6 months, I know you can get him a deal. He like, who is he? I showed him. He like, oh, yeah, he ready. Like, he got everything. All he need is your push. He signed him. About 6 months. He signed for like 1.5.
Something like that. Close to $1 million, yeah.
Yeah, I got a fat-ass bag off that.
They hooked you up.
Yeah, I got a finder's fee.
That's dope, bro. I'm glad to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, I mean, these guys are making music together again, so I don't want to, like, stir the pot. Because I know Casher and TJ got a song coming out, but there was, like, a discrepancy between Casher, like, not getting cut in on that or whatever the hell, and, like, TJ really taking a lot of that cheese, bro.
Cut in on what? TJ own deal? His deal? That was his deal.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they had that dynamic duo going and shit, bro.
They didn't want none of that shit. They wanted the government try to ban me off the dark web. That's what he blew up off of. All that dynamic duo and shit. It was a thing, but the label didn't care about that shit. They cared about all his new shit.
So you were happy to see though the lanes that you were creating for the future of scam rap artists or people that wanted to like get into that style of rap, right?
No, I ain't really give a fuck. We did it for us, not nobody else.
Yeah.
I ain't really care like other people was doing it. It was I never did it for that. Like, oh, I want to make people copy. Like, nah. We did that shit just because that's where we was living, and we just reality rappers.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, too, man. You know, I hate reading Reddit comments about you guys or YouTube comments because there'll always be like, "Oh yeah, BandGang's losing right now," or "BandGang's taking shots," or whatever, and it's like tragic because you guys are really losing real family members. But
a lot of people lost family members, you know. And if we ever lost something, we won twice as much. Seriously.
I felt that when Javar was talking about Boom, he just went into stories and he was just yelling like, at least he's somebody we're talking about. You know what I mean? At least Boom's somebody we're talking about. Like, you guys got people you're losing that nobody's even talking about. At least the whole city's.
And the way we felt about losing Boom, he made people feel like that a lot, you know? So you can't be mad at it, you know? I bet it's a lot of people that felt so bad. You know? He made people feel so bad like that too. So you can't be a sore loser. You know, I felt it. He knew, we know what come with this shit. But we was sad. He made a lot of people sad.
What was your how close were you guys? How close were you and Boom?
We lived together. When he passed away, we lived together.
Oh, you guys were staying in the same place?
Yeah.
Damn, so you guys were every day, man.
Yeah, that's my brother. All this shit still at the house. Game, all that. I just gave his game to his kids though, but all this shit still at my house.
So must have, man, I can't imagine. So waking up probably was way different for sure. Like, damn.
Waking up the next day was worse. Was the worst. Just not seeing him because every morning he wake up, he always playing some music loud as hell. Like, that's what he do. He a music head. Like, so just not hearing that, being woke up 9 a.m. to the music, it was kind of different.
Was he playing his own music?
Nah, he play all type of shit, like Gunna, Dugg, and shit like that. Like, and just act like he never heard it before. Like, bro, you heard this shit a million times.
They call him the Godfather.
Definitely.
Where do you get that name from?
If you know, you know. 3-peat. He one of them, you know? It's just like, if you know, you know, man.
So
that's all it is, man.
That's dope. Yeah, the whole city really put the candles together for that. I think that's going to be another one where every year you're going to see all the platforms and all the artists and everybody get together and really showcase.
Yeah, he got a CD that's about to come out, I think, on the 31st.
So are you you're going to produce the tape kind of like?
No, I just, you know.
I just helping with it?
Yeah.
Though the proceeds and stuff are going to his family, or how does it work?
Yeah, to his kids and shit.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
It's good that you guys are really family, bro. Like, I swear, sometimes when I talk to rap groups, sometimes I'm almost like, man, do you guys fuck with each other? Yeah. Well, you guys is like real heart to heart.
Close. His son is the best kid in Little League football right now. Boom's son. He just had 500 yards, 3 touchdowns in the championship yesterday. Yeah, he the best ever.
Man, when people DM'd me about it, I was so fucking like, I hate when people, I don't know, I hate when you learn about it like through media and platforms and shit. Mm-hmm. I hate that. Like when Skilla got shot, I hated how they did that. I hated how they were like, Skilla baby shot in the head, and I'm like, and they don't really. It's like, bro, they don't give a fuck about how the viewers seeing it, or people who actually care about it seeing it. They just care about the views and the likes.
Like, what if his family ain't know and y'all just straight post it? Like, what the fuck? The motherfucker gotta learn that they family member passed away on the internet. Like, that's shit. It's crazy. They don't have no remorse for posting shit like that.
Yeah, I guess
this the world we live in now.
Yeah, the news is what started it all. Like, I think they seen what the news has been doing for the past 100 years, and it's like, all right, now we put that onto social media. Right. And they do not give a fuck on the news.
And they'll say whatever. Like, what the fuck? Why y'all really say that? Like, man, damn. The news will go to the scene before the shooting over.
I swear.
They'll be there and ducking and everything. Like, oh shit, yeah, it was just a shooting. Scared as hell.
There's a great movie about that called Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
He steals the police scanner and just like goes to the scene,
Mm-hmm.
and then he would adjust the crime scenes before the police got there and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I just remember thinking to myself, like, the news probably does do some shit.
Yeah, definitely.
And they amplify stories, and it's like guilty before innocent. They could just say shit about you now.
No, they can, and can get away with it.
How many times have you looked at your phone and seen something about you and been like, besides those vloggers and shit, be like, bro, what the fuck? There's not even anything of what the fuck's going on in my life right now.
Man, so one day, a motherfucker said I was dead, bro. And you know what was so crazy, bro? My phone was fucked up. So people was really believing it, bro. Like, your phone going straight to voicemail. I'm getting messages, but it was like my phone was stuck in SOS. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with it at the time, but under Wi-Fi, I was able to get my messages. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'll never forget Rudy. LOM Rudy hit me up like, bro, please answer the phone, bro. I'm like, what? He like, bro, don't tell me it's true. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Boom called me, mad as hell. He was mad. I heard him. You know when you answer the phone and you hear somebody talking, he talking like, man, I know the fuck he ain't do that, bro. What the fuck? I'm like, bro, hello? He like, hello? I'm like, yeah. He like, what happened? I'm like, nothing. He like, man, bro, people talking about you died. But it wasn't me. It was 42 Mox.
Mox had passed away.
Yeah, Mox. Yeah.
Why did people think that was you?
They thought they were saying Maz instead of Mox.
Gotcha, yeah.
It was Mox at that time, though.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible, man.
Yeah, my mama was calling me crying, all type of shit. I'm like, man, she like, please go on the internet and play. So I had to go on the internet and tell, like, bro, ain't nothing happened to me. I don't know what people talking about, whatever.
Yeah.
But they was blowing my shit up. Oh, man.
You've probably seen so many rappers come and go, it's insane. Like, people who were probably fired, too. Mm-hmm. That could have went somewhere and just stopped randomly, right?
Yeah, I seen a lot of rappers come and go that I really thought was gonna be some I thought was gonna be real big too.
Who's the number one that who's the person you seen coming up that you thought was gonna take over the world and then he just like stopped rapping?
As far as Detroit?
Yeah. Papa's one of them.
Papa Acavelli.
But that was hard for him because he was like really in the streets like that, like dealing with drugs and
Pay Will loved Papa Acavelli.
Did he
put him on his album. He was the first, bro. He loved Acavelli, bro. Like, he loved that nigga music so much, bro.
He had that Taco Bell track, bro?
Yeah, from the east side. We ain't got no Taco Bell. Taco Bell, yeah. Pay loves, you gotta listen to that song they did. He said, on that bitch, he said, I'm a motherfucker baller, baby. And my whip fucking fancy, so I call it Jamie. He said, 4-5 in my pocket, I'm a walking Afy. He was tripping on that bitch, bro. You ain't even get it. He said his whip fucking fancy.
I got the
So
Jamie
he called
Foxx show.
it Jamie.
Yeah.
Like Jamie was fucking fancy.
Yeah. I watched the Jamie Foxx show, motherfucker. I know that shit.
No, that
was
nigga crazy. He crazy for that. I ain't gonna buy.
Papa is probably the number one for me that was like supposed to blow up, but it just didn't happen.
That was the number one for me too, Papa.
It was Papa.
Yeah, I'm praying for my boy, man. I think I seen something from recent. I think he good though.
Yeah, he's chilling. His people contact me for, like everyone. He was supposed to come on like another.
Is he good right now, or he still fucking around?
I heard he's cool.
Yeah.
I heard he's like still where he's at, but he's like cool. Like he's less into the drugs and more just into existing.
Man, I seen that nigga record like 30 songs one day.
Just sitting in the studio with him.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Just chilling.
Seen him record like 30 songs, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga was talented.
I met him in I was with Helava. I don't remember what studio I was in, but he just popped up out of nowhere. And he walks like a fucking, I can't explain how he walks in real life, but he walks so crazy that I was like, what the fuck is this situation going on right now? He had a bandana on.
Duh, for sure.
But I heard him start singing. And I was like, what the fuck am I listening to right now? He probably has so much unreleased shit we have not even.
Them 30 songs, them bitches ain't come out.
We need that shit.
That shit was crazy, bro. The producer that he did that shit with, that nigga had like 100 songs with Papa. He got a lot of songs.
He got screwed because they weren't giving him his YouTube money. They didn't tell him he was famous. They didn't give him his checks.
You know, a lot of people didn't know how to. Oh shit! A lot of people didn't know how to get money off of YouTube, though. You know, Ray didn't know how to do it at first for a minute. He didn't know. Ray was just making music. So a lot of that old shit, he probably didn't ever get paid off that shit.
Yeah.
I know the CD with him and GT, I don't think he got paid off that before.
Most Team Eastside, they told me that they weren't making any money off the CDs because nobody was teaching them.
Yeah, we was making money from the beginning though.
Were you getting money off press play at all, or was that not was that kind of evaporating at that time?
I think it was going away a little bit. Like it was the beginning of the end when we got in. Like it was the beginning of it ending.
I know too. Of course, we can't not mention, but Jizzle too, man.
Yeah.
Can you break down your connection with him and how close you guys were?
Oh, that's my brother. Same thing, same way. That's my brother. But you know, Jizzle was a cool guy. You know, he really ain't see the bad in people. He didn't see that. Like he ain't want to believe that people wanted to harm him because he didn't want to harm nobody. You know, he ain't had no hate in his heart at all. So he ain't really believe that nobody wanted to do nothing to him. Cause he ain't had no ill feelings towards nobody for real, you know. Even if a nigga hated Jizzle, he loved them, you know. He ain't never. So it was just one of them things he ain't see coming because he didn't have no hate in his heart towards nobody. So he felt like nobody had no hate against him for real. But you know, we tried to tell him, but it just didn't. It ain't translate to him. He just got out. He want to live his life, and I understand it, you know. But you just gotta watch everybody and everything. And he just wasn't aware of what's going on around him. That's all.
So he was naive to kind of the circumstances that were being kind of built around.
Yeah, kinda.
It's terrible, man.
But it's just like it was one of them things that shouldn't have happened to him. You know, he ain't deserve that because he wasn't a bad guy at all.
Yeah, I like to go over sometimes the each member of the group and just like what they meant to the group, to you, and even to you just in general. Starting off with Rose and Javar, just Rose obviously, or Javar, but like what was his connection with you and how did you feel his impact on the group was?
Oh, that's my brother. That's another one that's close to me. He was the brains. He the brains of the everything. Yeah. He the brains.
He was just like his intelligence level was able to just push things forward in a way that makes sense.
And that's with everything. Like making money, that's with everything. Videos, music, anything that's concerning BandGang, Rose is the brains.
What was Big's impact for the group, do you think?
Man, he liked the swagger, you know? Like he had the swag, you know, like he the swagger of the group. Like he gonna carry this shit like with a swag that nobody else is.
Yeah, man. And also like his talent levels off the charts too, right?
Definitely. He one of the best rappers in our group.
Yeah.
Big's one of the best
One
rappers.
person we did not talk about at all, bro, Lonnie
Bands.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Lonnie at all, bro. That's crazy.
It's just unique. He unique, you know? Like I never heard nobody, and I'm close with bro too. That's one of my closest guys. Like I'm close with all of us the same way as nobody, you know? Close. We all got the same relationship, but Lonnie, like, unique. I never heard nobody rap the way Lonnie rap. Like, how he formatted, how he can pause and still be on beat, how he can stop it. Like,
I just seen his new video. It was like futuristic. I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker was doing. He's just chilling like a locker area, and I'm like, bro, this dude looks like he's in a different dimension. Like he looked like he was high off DMT in that fucking.
That's what he and he don't be high. Everybody always think he high as fuck. He don't be high. He just can't see, so he always like squinting a little bit. He just can't see. That's all it is. But Lonnie unique though, bro. He different. He always been different our whole lives.
Break down Paid Will's impact on the group.
Paid is the glue. He the glue to the family. You know, like he the one. He was the youngest, but he had a lot of influence on the whole group. Like they listen. Yeah. He a leader. You know, like he a leader. So he kept everything together.
We didn't talk about AJ much either, man.
Yeah, Jizzle.
We only mentioned him for that short story, but
yeah, Jizzle, one of them guys, bro.
Yeah,
he one of them guys. Like he had everything. Like he was like a musician, a real musician. Like he was further than, he wanted to take it further than Detroit rap. Like he really wanted to be in the industry. Like you heard that song, You Got Your License, dude. You got your. He made that chorus. Like he did shit like that. He made a lot of choruses and he was just like nice with the music shit. Like he was a wizard as far as the music. And ladies band too. He had all the females and shit like that.
Who was getting the most girls out of the group?
Man, probably me.
Man,
For
Everybody's
real.
gonna say that shit.
Or pay too. Big. I don't know. I can't even tell you. I think we all had our own run. Like,
for the fans, man, Grind Season 4, can you break down that project for everybody?
that's one of our best projects ever, right there. Like, it was my solo tape, but I treated it like a group tape. I still split all the money with all my brothers. Every check, I still split it down the middle. First check for that was $25,000.
Damn, bro.
I had a lot of hits on that bitch. I think every song had 1 million views on there.
You split it with everybody even though you were a majority of the project.
No, it was my project. It was a BandGang Masoe tape.
But I'm saying, like, did they ask or did you just go like, I'm splitting this with you?
No, I just said I'm splitting it.
Damn, bro.
That's just how I am, bro. I'm with everything.
I don't understand it.
Me and Biggs just did another little behind the scenes deal, and I was supposed to get more than him. I still split it down the middle with him.
Does that work with everybody, or are some people a little bit more like, I need my...
No, that's just how we do. That's how we rap. That's how we rock out.
So if you guys make your own tape, like you did with Grind Season 4, you make it yourself, but no matter what the profit is, it goes to everybody. I mean,
sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. Most of the time it do, though. Like, I did that with Grind Season 4 because I felt like it was like a group effort to get it done. Like, everybody did play their part on it. And it wasn't like, oh, he doing his shit right now, I'm gonna leave him be. No, it was like, we working on this shit like it's ours. So I felt like we should all get some proceeds from it.
Sure. How did it come together with T Grizzly?
We been knew T before he went to prison. And he seen that we was basically running YouTube at the time. And we put it together. You know, he was big as hell at the time. We was in First Day Out. Me and Pay Will was in the video First Day Out.
What you seen?
When the drone was in the air and we was at the park, and the people that slapping fives with him is us, me and Pay. We had just walked up. We had just got out the car and gave him 5 and shit. Like, we was there when he was at the park shooting.
But you knew him like All-Star
Yeah,
Ball
All-Star Bar RT up.
That's crazy.
We met him through we built the relationship through Meech, Focus Meech, that worked at Hutch. That's his relative, and we did a lot of business with Hutch, so we put it together.
So after First Day Out, you guys continued like just to fuck with each other, basically.
Yeah, me and Pay told him that First Day Out was a hit while he was shooting it.
It's crazy. Did he know? Did he know it was gonna be a hit?
He didn't think it was gonna be big as it was. That motherfucker diamond. So
that's weird.
He didn't think that, but he fucked with the song. But we told him, like, bro, you're not gonna be able to come outside after this shit. They gonna be on you. He like, man, I hope so. I'm like, I'm telling you, bro, this it. Like, this the one, and it blew up.
Legendary, man.
Yeah.
Talk about. I know you got a new project.
Real is rare.
Talk about that, man. Which is
Man,
crazy
it's
because
out.
I think there's another artist in Detroit that literally has that same fucking name for his project. It's crazy.
Probably so. But I fuck with this project. It's like special. Me and Shaq did it. Shaq Shiz, we did this shit together. And it's special, bro. Halfway through the project I lost Boom. So it was special, bro. It's a sentimental, like, value to my art because I was going through something. Probably the next day after he died, I recorded 3 songs the next day because I just had to stay. I had to keep doing it because if ain't nobody want me to rap, Boom stayed on my ass, bro. Cussed me out to get in the studio, like literally about to come to blows because he just wanted me to rap, you know? So I had to keep going for him. I couldn't stop because I knew if I would have stopped, it would have been over. So I just kept going, you know? I just kept going just for him. And it came out good. I got all good reviews from my friends, my family, and everybody, all my fans. They love it. I think it's a good project, and it's going to take me to the next level.
How many music videos have you put out so far?
I put out 1 so far, but I got 5 shot.
They're already getting release dates and everything for them?
Yeah, I'm dropping 1 within the next 2 days.
That would probably drop the music or the interview the same day or some shit like that.
Probably so, yeah.
Can you tell people the last thing I wanted to ask you about the state of the Detroit music scene, man? Are you feeling like things are going in the right direction, or do you feel like there needs to be a redirect somewhere in the music scene?
No, I feel like it's going in the right direction, but I feel like we need to turn it up a little notch right now. We just need to take back over on their ass because everybody steal everything from us anyways. Like, we just need to take this bitch over and just turn back up, bro. That's it. And I feel like we need to start working back together. Like, we need to start people need to see more songs with a lot of more rappers from Detroit, you know, like, together. Like, how we did, what's that song called? Slimed Out, or how Vez and them did the Meg Thee Stallion. We just need more songs like that. We need to get back to that real quick, to just showcase each other's talent and like just show them that we really together, because a lot of rappers in Detroit not into it. Like, we get along actually good, like, in Detroit. Like, and people always say that, like, damn, if our city could only be like Detroit, you know, like, we really don't have no problems with each other for real. All the rappers, you know, the rappers that mean something really don't got a problem with each other. So I feel like we should just do more songs together. That's
Absolutely, man. Yeah, if Doughboys and Team Eastside can get on the same stage together after all that shit,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, bro?
Anybody could.
Anybody could. Man, legendary having you on, bro. I appreciate you doing this, man.
Appreciate you having me.
When you lost your Instagram, I was like, fuck, because I didn't know where to find you at.
Yeah.
And then management.
You always hit me up. Come on, man, let's do it.
I've been trying to get you on this motherfucker forever. It's like,
I always just be like, fuck no, man. Yeah, Shaq had it, man. I still told him I ain't want to do it, bro. I hate doing interviews, bro.
So you trying to say you hate me, or you trying to say
no?
you hate
I just hate interviews, bro. I just hate them, bro. It ain't nothing against you at all, bro. I don't got nothing against you, bro. I be seeing people talk shit about you, man. That's bullshit, bro.
It's crazy out here, bro.
They just haters, bro. You gotta know that's coming. Anytime you're doing something good, they gonna hate you, bro. You know?
Swear to it.
But they let Bobby Aloff, whatever her name is, a motherfucker, go get interviewed by her quick though, and won't call her nothing. You know, that's just how it go.
Yeah, I swear to it, man. I appreciate you again, bro, man. Appreciate, like I said, the impact not only as a group but individually with each and every one of you guys did, man.
Yeah.
And especially meeting you guys, man. Meeting Biggs, meeting Javar, and just even meeting the ShredGang guys. Like, you guys are such humble, cool motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I can see why you guys got so far with music, is because you have good energy and you have good intention behind everything you do, but the impact of the culture will forever be stamped with what you guys did. We're at Parallel Sound Studio, man. Hideaway Visual Shootings Productions. We're out. Peace.